Reverend Elias Thorne wasn't your typical preacher. Rode the circuit, Bible in one hand, quiet determination in the other. Arrived in dusty Redemption Gulch just as young Billy Myers lost his prized horse in a crooked poker game to a slick gambler named Slick Sullivan. Billy was devastated. That horse was his livelihood. Elias found Billy outside, head in his hands, heard the story. Saw Slick Sullivan inside, smirking over his winnings, already planning to sell the horse. The Reverend sighed. He hated gambling, hated saloons, but he saw the desperation in Billy's eyes. Sometimes you had to fight fire with, well, cards. He walked into the saloon, heads turned. A preacher? Here? He walked straight to Sullivan's table. Evening, Elias said, his voice calm but firm. I hear you won a horse from young Mr. Myers. Sullivan grinned, showing too many teeth. Fair and square, Reverend. Luck wasn't with the boy. Perhaps, Elias said, pulling out a worn leather pouch. But maybe his luck is about to change. I represent the boy's interests. One hand, double or nothing. Your winnings, against the horse. The saloon went dead silent. A preacher, challenging Slick Sullivan. Sullivan laughed. Preacher, you got the nerve. I'll give you that. All right. One hand. But your money on the table. Elias counted out a meager sum. Barely enough. His entire collection plate from the last town. Placed it on the table. The cards were dealt. 5-card draw. Elias picked up his hand, looked at it. His face remained perfectly, unnervingly calm. Stone cold. He discarded 3, drew 3 new cards, didn't even glance at them. Sullivan studied him, trying to read the unreadable face. Smiled his greasy smile, discarded 1, drew 1, spread his cards slightly. 3 queens, a powerful hand. Looked like the preacher's prayers weren't answered. Well, Reverend? Sullivan prompted, reaching for the pot. Looks like the Lord ain't with you tonight. Elias slowly, deliberately, laid down his cards one by one. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10, all spades, a royal flush, the highest hand possible. Impossible odds. Sullivan's jaw dropped. The saloon was stunned into silence again. He stared at the hand, then at Elias's serene, almost gentle expression. How? Elias calmly gathered the money and the IOU for the horse, stood up, looked down at the dumbfounded gambler. The Lord, he said softly, works in mysterious ways. Sometimes, he even deals the cards. He walked out, leaving Slick Sullivan speechless and broke, handed the IOU back to a sobbing, grateful Billy Myers. As Elias mounted his own weary horse to leave town, Billy stammered, Reverend, how did you... that hand? Elias just smiled faintly, a hint of a past life flickering in his eyes. Let's just say, I wasn't always tending a flock, son. He tipped his hat and rode on, leaving Redemption Gulch to wonder about the preacher who played poker like the devil himself. Even saints can have hidden skills. Uncover more surprising talents in Frontier Minutes. Subscribe for short Western stories.